Hey guys, it's Dustin from Outdoor Adventure Marketing. I want to talk about something that's incredibly important when it comes to marketing. This isn't very specific necessarily to tours, but really to just how people react to marketing in general. And that one big tip is consistency. In marketing, you have to be consistent across the board about everything. And what I mean by that is you need to be consistent as far as how are you posting on social media? Are you posting on similar days and times? How often and what days and times are you sending your email newsletter out? That's consistency, right? That really helps, especially on social media, that really helps people discover you. If you're posting every single day or every single week and if it's on a good rhythm, then those algorithms trust you a little bit more because they know what to predict when what's coming up next. And people are searching for hashtags or destinations, they're going to find you because you're going to be up in that mix. So timing consistency. I also mean design consistency. Now this one's really important for people to just trust you as a brand. If you notice things like Coca-Cola or Google, they all have a similar look and feel across the board, and those big brands, that's important because it builds trust. If you have one logo over here and another one over there and this color's green and that one's blue, it makes a little bit of a disconnect. They don't know who you're talking to, especially if you're in a market with a lot of different similar tours. Like if you're in Napa Valley and you're a wine tour, standing out and being consistent in your brand and not looking like everybody else is important, yeah, but being consistent in your brand is incredibly important because that's what's going to help people really understand you. And every time they come across your website or your rack card, or if they're just driving somewhere and they happen to see a van and it's that same logo across the board, they make that mental connection, and then all of a sudden they're the one you're thinking about because they have seen you, they know you. It's almost like a trust factor when you're always there and it's always consistent. It's really easy for someone to then feel comfortable when they're talking to you. So if they've got questions or they're trying to compare different tours, they're going to feel more comfortable with you than your competitor because they've already seen that consistency. And also that consistency is really important when it comes to especially the perceived riskier tours. So things like ATV tours or rafting. If you've got a good consistent look and feel across the board as far as all your marketing goes, all of your social media content is up to date and it's coming out at a very consistent time frame, it makes you look like you're on top of your game. And on those risky tours, that equals safety in people's brains. So if you have a website that has blog posts that are from 3 years ago, they're going to make a subconscious connection about, they can't keep their website up to date. How are they doing on their maintenance of their vehicles or their maintenance of their zip lines or anything like that? All of these things are subtle plays in the user's mind, the prospect's mind, this future guest's mind of how you are as a company. That consistency is incredibly important. I know it's something that I struggle with personally, and I have to keep top of mind, so I know it's very difficult, but it's just something that is incredibly impactful just to be, have that rhythm and keep going and making sure that everything is really consistent visually, from timing, as far as your brand, how you answer the phone. So if the way you answer the phone is really bright and bubbly, maybe you've got a reservation agent that's just amazing on the phone, and then they get to their tour guide, and their tour guide is a little bit more gruff. Again, there's a disconnect there. You want to keep that consistent. So across the board, you want everything to be the same. You want it to be predictable. Another comparison about that shows success is Starbucks. Starbucks is a coffee shop, and you can go basically anywhere in the world and you're going to get the same experience across the board. It's one of the reasons why people love Starbucks so much is because you know what you're going to get. There's no mystery. It's not like you're going to get a completely different experience if you are in Seattle or if you're in Italy. If you go into the Starbucks around the world, they're all the same. There's different, maybe floor plan layouts and things, but they try to make it as consistent as possible for everybody across the board, and that has helped them grow exponentially. So think about that. Think about ways that you are inconsistent and tackle the little things first. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's just posting social media every single day at the same time. Maybe it's, answering the phone, or if you've got an old logo floating around somewhere, maybe it's time to update that. Just try to tackle one at a time and go from there. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much. If you want more videos like this, be sure to like this video, subscribe, click the little bell icon so it notifies you when a new video comes out. If you've got any other questions, go ahead and drop a comment below. Or if you want to contact me, go to outdooradventuremarketing.com and send me a little email in the contact form there, and I'll be happy to help. Thanks so much. Bye.